What's going on, YouTube? Let's talk about this T app that popped up a couple last week and is already gone, basically. As you could read that headline, hackers leak 13,000 user photos and IDs from the T app designed as a women's safe space. I heard about this on X. Basically, the first time I heard about it, I think a day later they had already gotten hacked. So I think the day after I heard about it, I mean, obvious, the first couple things that pop in your mind, you go, I mean, okay, the company's line was basically this right here as a place for women to safely talk about men. First thing that popped into almost everybody's head after reading that was no men allowed. Basically, it's women only. One, I don't know how you're not asking for a lawsuit at that point. Day and age we live in, everybody's getting sued for everything. Anything that you can get sued for, you're getting sued. To segregate an app, like, is it hypocritical? Yes. Do I really care? No. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm married. I got a wife, got a daughter. I don't give a fuck what you guys are doing on the T app. Go right ahead. Obviously, there's some people that are worried about it. Is it a serious concern? Maybe. Should it be taken seriously? Yes. Obviously, you could be getting slandered, and there's nothing you can do about it because you're a guy who can't get on there. Um, and then I think 2 days later, I think for the YouTube channel, I was like, all right, I'll try to sign up for this thing because I'm curious how tight their "you're a woman" decision is, because that's curious. I don't know how they're gonna get around that. Obviously, mine jumps to trans issues and things like that. I don't want to really get into it in this video. I don't really give a shit about that. Um, but I don't know how, whether if you look like a guy but you have a wig on, you get in. If you claim you're a woman, I don't know how any of that works. I submitted mine with just a black picture. It's just in a dark wall, basically, to see if it would let me in. They got hacked before I could get in, so I never got to see what it was or check it out. Basically, it's a back and forth message board. They tell you a little bit more about the app in here. To get in, though, you have to actually verify yourself. So they're talking, take a picture and submit your ID. They weren't keeping that very secure, apparently, because 72,000 images and your government ID, your driver's license might have been stolen if you were signed up for this app. So I hope you didn't sign up for the app if you're watching this shit, and I hope you're safe, because that's pretty sketch that somebody was able to get access to your driver's license that easy. Um, the red flag or green flag system was the way they're basically rating men, in the sense of saying they're approved or disapproved by this app. It's all anonymous, supposedly, except for when they keep your ID in a fucking database somewhere and somebody can hack it externally. Um, to me, this is just amazing because, I mean, one, the app, I think, in concept is just kind of stupid. I don't think it's very useful, to be honest. Like I said, anonymous people talking about maybe a guy you do or do not know, that it could all just be made up. There's no way to verify it's actually real. You don't know who the person is who's saying it. You don't even know if they know the person. What use it is, I don't really know. That was the big concern that got everybody talking. Within a week or so, they had, I think later in the video, or in the article, they claimed 2 million signups. So, I mean, tons of people signing up. Obviously, there's interest, so I can't blame them on that. They're in the right. They tapped into something. Obviously, people were interested. But these leaks slash hacks that were taken, there's already websites basically where people are like rating the pictures and stuff like that, like top 50, bottom 50. It's rough, man. I don't approve any of that. I think it's kind of cringy shit, honestly. Like, I'm not gonna get on a website and rate shit, but I see it left and right on X. It's out there. People are doing it. And it probably feels terrible for those people that if they see their picture in there, because it's gonna be real rough. The first concern that I had popped up in my head is illustrated by this tweet right here. Obviously, this dude, this dude put through the wig on, took the selfie, and this is how he's trying to join. This was basically all I got to, was this screen right here. This hang tight. We're reviewing your request. Mine was just a black picture. And shout out to Kimmy CBFW on X. That's a solid that's a solid one. And this was the thing I was talking about, the transphobia stuff, is like, now they deny you, you're transphobic. Like, I don't know how they get around that. I don't know how somebody didn't see that coming. Nobody was in the room when they were like, all right, we're gonna make this app for women. It's gonna be able to like report abusers, or if somebody's cheating on somebody, they can figure out anonymously, things like that. It's going to be all great stuff. And they're like, how are we going to do that? And they're like, only women can access the app. And they didn't see the lawsuit one, and then they didn't see the what happens when somebody who says they're trans tries to join and they don't look like a woman, so we don't let them on. Or everybody can just claim trans and get in. There's there's no winning this scenario. You're gonna lose it one way or the other. It does not matter. So this is this is what I'm talking about, man. Like, this is good stuff. He put in more effort than I did, but it doesn't downplay the fact that all these people got their IDs active, photos of their IDs. Like, it claims in the app when you take the picture that it's deleted as soon as it's done being processed. And either they had so many people sign up they didn't delete them in time, or they didn't actually delete them, which was it's just a rumor, purely alleged, that I've been seeing on the internet, that they never actually deleted them. They were just holding them, um, and they're claiming it was from two or more years ago. I call bullshit on that. I don't know. Obviously, that's their statement. They're hiring cybersecurity people to try to secure the app. It's too late now, man. It's too late. Obviously, nobody's gonna get in on this. The app has angered some men and prompted a thread Thursday evening on the right-wing troll message board 4chan. I've personally never been on 4chan, but I don't know. You tell me. If you have been on 4chan, let me know if it's able to be described by the right-wing troll message board. I know there's some crazy motherfuckers on 4chan, but I don't know if it's considered completely right-wing. I don't know if you can accurately describe it as that, but they went on there, posted the link, dropped all the information basically. And this was the big news on X too, that they made a Google Map basically link that you could jump on there and see they set pins for everybody who submitted their thing, so you could see where everybody was geo located when they submitted their stuff. No names or coordinates attached, but like basically it's just a general location of where they're at. And it's just like, this guy, I'd hate to be this guy. Sean Cook, buddy, I feel for you, man. It must be tough out there for your app to get so popular and then get crushed that quickly. And overall, like I said, is it a big deal? I know. I think it's a funny story though, that it's kind of I don't know. There's a weird thing going on here where it's like, anonymously talking about people, I feel like almost never turns out good. Like, it's just, you give people access to basically anonymously criticize people or shit on people or anything like that, you're bound to sprinkle some exaggerations, some lies in there. And especially when the person can't defend themselves at all because they don't even get to see it because they're a man and they can't even access the app, you're going to have problems. And obviously it's a bad thing that these people's information got hacked, but is it a bad thing that this T app is basically going to die, I think, after this? No, I don't think so. If you want to make a public forum where you can accuse people of things or something like that, I don't know. Is that any better? I don't think so. I think if anything, it's just going to get messy if anything, but who knows? We'll see what happens to the app. My guess, she's dead. I don't know where we go from here. I don't know how you trust a company to. Thank God I didn't get to upload my driver's license. I wouldn't have done that anyway. But I didn't know there was a driver's license upload at that point. I was just like, oh, you just submit a picture and then you can see what's going on. I just wanted to see how the app was set up and be like, all right, let's see how crazy these chicks on here are getting. Didn't even get the chance. Got shut down before I could even get in. Next time I need to be faster to the news apparently, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a like on the video if you got something out of it. Dislike it if you didn't. Let me know if you tried to sign into T. I'm pretty sure anybody watching this video is like a man. If I'm wrong, let me know if you got in. I'd like to hear what you saw in there because it's got to be interesting. So I'll catch you guys in the next one.